Hello, Spoon Nation. I mean, I consume series. Have a look at the media action on the 29th of June, 2026. Let's start with the music. Listen to 2 albums. Isn't that insane? Butterfly and Holly Sing Dylan by the Hollies. Here are my reactions to both of those albums. I have just listened to Butterfly by the Hollies, like 0 of the songs. It's just kind of generic-y Holly sound, which I'm a bit bored of now, but it's nothing like horrendous. It just isn't anything that special. 11 songs. I mean, it's not awful, again, but it's just like nothing's like, oh yeah, I'll listen to that song again. Like, I've heard them all, and I could literally play them all now, and I probably wouldn't recognise them. Because not all music's made for everyone. But yeah, sadly, the Hollies album, Butterfly, gets a 0%. I have just listened to Holly Sing Dylan by the Hollies, where they do Bob Dylan covers. Now, this album came out in, I want to say, 69? 69. There's not loads of stuff they could have covered, but they could have covered some bigger songs. The 2 I liked were I Shall Be Released and Blowing in the Wind. They did a cover of The Times They Are Changing, but but yeah, 2 out of the 12, the best song being Blowing in the Wind, obviously. One of my favourite Dylan songs. I think my favourite Dylan song is probably Ballad of a Thin Man. I think that's what it's called. The one, you know the one, Mr. Jones. But yeah, 2 out of 12, giving Holly Sing Dylan 16.67%. Let's look at the next section, the YouTube. I watched the Great American Bash highlights, Jack the Jobber's Forbidden Door review, then I watched Wrestle Talk's news review of Night of Champions and Forbidden Door, and their podcast review of Night of Champions and Forbidden Door. On those 2, I just want to watch AEW, but I haven't got any money, and it's quite hard to do it for cheaply in England. Whereas Netflix is basically free. But yeah, I've seen the Raw highlights, and what the fuck. But I also watched Where the Hills Come From by the Mat Men, and God himself is back, Callum's Corner, doing the Toe of Satan challenge, where he eats a spicy lollipop badly and makes some insane noises. So the next section, the book. I read Ending to Start a New Regeneration, and Rick Rubin's a creative act, and it's exactly, it's all basically the same now. Anyway, let's look at the next section, the film. I finished the Dark Knight trilogy by watching The Dark Knight Rises, maybe my second favourite superhero movie. Maybe, and here's my reaction. I have just watched The Dark Knight Rises, the 3rd and final film in the Dark Knight trilogy. It's the one with Bane and Catwoman. A 5-star film. The Dark Knight as a trilogy is amazing. 4-star, 5-star, 5-star. Even then, 4th star might be a little bit harsh, but I go with my gut, and that's what my gut said. Tom Hardy's excellent as Bane. Oh god. It's just a great ending of the trilogy, because it teases a possible return, which I would never do, obviously. But it's just a great film. The baddies win for a bit. It's always nice when they do that. And yeah, it's a nice ending to the trilogy. It ties up all the loose ends, pretty much. But yeah, The Dark Knight Rises gets 5 stars by me, Keith Spoon. Crazy shit. Let's look at the final section, the TV. I watched Mock the Week Summer Series Special, whatever it's called, episode 4, and it was very funny. Rhys James and Ed Byrne work very well together. And thank you for watching. That's it. That's all the media I can see yesterday. Thank you for watching. I've been keeping you lovely experience. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends. Come watch. I need to get a real job. Take the spoon pill. Remember to always consume on company time.